give you my heart.
In this video you will learn about for loops, and in Python for loops are different than other languages like C, C++ and Java. For example, you can iterate over every character in a string, iterate over every items in a list, iterate over every keys in a dictionary. What is iterate? So iterate is basically a repetition, like one by one element, repeating one by one element. Okay, don't worry if you don't understand the sentence. I will be explaining you with an example. 10 or 11 examples we will perform here. So let's start. Therefore, I am assigning a firstly check out what is the syntax of for loop. So for loop. So for I want an element. So what I will write is element. I'm giving a name. You can give any name. In, so for I am writing in my list. So my list like this, and print that element, print, and that I want to print every element in this my list. So what I have to write is element. So element like this. Therefore, what is my list? Therefore, now assign my list. I am writing my list equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what it will do is it will use a for loop, like it will iterate over every element, like this is first element, then this is second element, then this is third element, and it will finally print 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. See. Oh. First we delete, let's check. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Like this. Okay, so this is basically a for loop in Python. Now let's check further. Therefore, I am writing any name, any string, like I am writing a string which is equals to string string like this. Therefore, what it will happen? Let's check. See, it will print each and every character string this way. Now you can hold up conditions inside a for loop, like say for I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for I want to print which is divisible by 2. So what I have to write is if this element is divisible by 2. So divisible by 2 means element modulo 2 equals to 0, means it is divisible by 2. Then what I have to print is that element. So print, and I will print that element like this. So it will print only with the elements which are divisible by 2. Now therefore I want to print the elements which are not divisible by 2, sorry. Then what I have to write is just not equals to, and it will print something error happen. Therefore delete it and rerun it. See, it is not these elements that are printed is not divisible by 2 anymore. Now let's check about tuples. Okay, tuples. Therefore I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the tuples. Let's get rid of these if conditions. Now what it will print? It will print the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. It will print 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5, yeah. Now therefore I am holding a list of tuples like this, and inside that I'm writing a tuple 1 comma 2, then another tuple like 3 comma 4, then another tuple 5 comma 6. Now what I have to do now, so what you have to do is you have to write here element 1 and element 2. You can write here any names you want to represent. So for I'm printing a element, so what it will print this 1, then 3 and 5. It will print every first element of the tuples. Let's check. See 1, 3 and 5. Therefore I want to print both, then what I have to write is simply print and element 2. So element 2, what it will do is it will print first 1, then here it comes, then 2, then again it will print 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, like this. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now you can check with the dictionaries. So for I'm writing a key 1. So for key 1, which is equals to 1, like this. I'm writing a key 2, which is equals to 2, like this. Key 3, which is equals to 3. So if I have to print every element, so for I want to print each and every values, then what you have to write is there's a special method, as I have discussed earlier, is my list dot. You have to write a values like this, and what it will print is it will print the each and every value, like see 1 2 and 3. Therefore if you have to print the keys, then what you have to write is keys like this. It will print each and every keys, which is key 1, key 2 and key 3. Let's see, key 1, key 2 and key 3. So for I am writing here, there's another method called items, as I had not discussed earlier because I forgot earlier to discuss the items method. So what it will print is tuples type. See tuples, key 1 comma 1, key 2 comma 2, key 3 comma 3. Now if you want to unpack this tuple, then what you have to write is, so for I'm giving a name x comma y. So what it will do is, this is my basically x and this is my y. This is my x, this is my y, this way. So what I'm printing is x. So what it will print is it will print a keys, every keys, like this, key 1, key 2, key 3. And what if I have to print a value as well, so what I have to write is print, and then I have to pass a y like this. Now it will print key 1 1, key 2 2, key 3 3. This is our for loop, and here's the end of the for loop. Hope we will see you in next video. Like a Hellcat.